It's election time, which means you're probably getting a lot of these flyers in the mail right now. For most of us, city elections may not seem as interesting as national elections, especially this current national election. But city elections have a direct impact on your life. The decisions your elected officials make will affect public services and infrastructure that you rely on. So if things like public safety and your toilet flushing are important to you, you might want to pay attention to what's happening in your city. Politics in the city of Santa Clara have never been perfect. First, there was a decision in 1961 to redevelop the downtown, and we all know how that went. And more recently, the controversial decision to build the 49ers Stadium, which hasn't exactly worked out as planned. We're still dealing with the consequences of both decisions and may likely be dealing with them for many years to come. If you've been following Santa Clara politics, this won't be news to you, but the current city council is very divided. Some even say dysfunctional. The main issue the council seems split on is how to deal with the stadium and its tenants, the San Francisco 49ers. What are the issues? Since the development of the stadium, there's been a lack of transparency regarding accounting practices, stadium revenues, and expenses. Recently, the civil grand jury released a report, Outplayed Measure J and the City of Santa Clara and the SF 49ers, which documents a lot of these issues. Some believe the 49ers are not living up to their contract. There have been several lawsuits, all filed by the 49ers against the city, relating to the stadium rent, which the city won. But recent lawsuits have been settled favorably by the current city council majority, for the benefit of the 49er management. There was a lawsuit related to public safety costs that was settled by the council majority, resulting in the stadium authority having to raise ticket prices in order to cover the costs. To further complicate these issues, unprecedented levels of money have been flowing into Santa Clara elections like never before. According to a recent SF Gate article, more than $1.5 million has been donated by the 49ers just in this current election alone, and over $15 million in local elections from 2009 to 2023. It's clear that the team is trying to influence local elections, and it seems to be working. In the last city council election, council members whose voting records showed opposition to the 49ers lost their elections and were replaced by new council members whose voting records have put the 49ers' interests ahead of the city's. Since the new council has been in control, they've pushed for decisions favorable to the team, such as rejecting independent audits and turning the youth soccer park into a stadium parking lot. The new council has also removed the previous city attorney and city manager for no cause, just because they were critical of the 49ers' actions and dealings. The situation has gotten so bad that one council member has actually been indicted and now is awaiting trial for felony perjury for leaking confidential information to the 49ers executives. So you can see the current situation with Santa Clara politics is not great. So what's at stake right now for Santa Clara and these current elections? Currently, 4 of the 6 council districts, Districts 1, 4, and 6 are up for election, as well as the positions of city clerk and police chief. The team is backing their candidates in hope of maintaining a majority. You probably received flyers or seen their ads on social media, television, or the local newspaper. These ads are sponsored by groups like the DeBartolo Corporation and affiliated entities, including 49ers Football Company, LLC. Other candidates are being backed by an opposition grassroots campaign with the objective of Reclaim Our Council. Regardless of where you stand on the current issues, understand that city governments have to operate with fiscal responsibility. Cities just can't print money like the federal government. Lost revenue or additional expenses take away from services and investments in infrastructure, which will mean higher taxes or a decline in the quality of life for Santa Clarans. So this November, be sure to be informed about the candidates running for election in your district, and if their priorities align with yours. As always, thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please share, hit the like button, and subscribe for more great videos about Santa Clara. This is Vinicius Brazil, and until next time, you're watching Santa Clara Living.